Assalamu alaikum. Bismillahi walhamdulillahi wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbana zidna ilma. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir. Rabbi wa tammim bil khair. So we are starting our first session of second day of this week. So as we have started yesterday about the sentences, and the first rule we just yesterday that we discussed that how to put these helping verb is rm while translating Arabic sentences into English. So were some rules, like first one was proper noun followed by common noun, like Allahu Akbar. After a detached pronoun, first we should know that the detached pronouns are huwa, hum, antum, ana, nahnu. So whenever they comes in sentences, so we have to put is mr after them. After nawasibul ism and their mansub, first we should know that the nawasibul ism are in, an, inna, anna, kanna, layta, lakinna, la'alla. So after them, definitely after them, whatever come the ism, that will be mansub. So we have to put after mansub is mr. And then after pointers, ishara, haza, hazihi, hiya, ulaika, haulai, these are the pointers. So we have to put after them, but we have to take care when there is al comes, so we cannot put is mr because that is a fragment. Ishara, mushar ilay. And then we have to see we see that whenever there is a break in chain, like here chain means, here if you start from inna rahmatullahi qareeb, so inna and rahmata, this is nawasibul is mansub, and then rahma is part of the next one. Rahmatullahi is in relation with Allah, that is mudaf ilay. So still it is going on. Then we see that there is no relation between Allah and qareeb, so we can put after Allah. So these were the rules yesterday we discussed about them, that the pronoun followed by common noun, after detached pronoun, after nawasibul ism and their mansub, and after pointers, and break in chain rules. So this is very important. Everything is written the good. You will see that that's just, we need to just spare some time, 3 to 4 minutes, and we can see the slide. Every day we are doing one slide, and each and every detail is mentioned in these slides. So just we have to look at them, and inshallah we can do easily. Just to recap the previous lesson, so just we revise these things again and again so that we should know that. So I would ask Brother Javed Rasul.
Yes, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam, Javed bhai. Nawasibul fi'lul mudari are
an, lan, li, kai, hatta, au, izan, and fi sababiyya, fa sababiyya.
And this li is called here
lam kai.
Lam kai, meaning
so that.
So they make fi'lul mudari mansub. How? For singular?
For singular fi'l mudari, put the zabar on last letter, like yadribu becomes yadriba. And for plural fi'l mudari, the ending noon is dropped except for feminine gender.
Yeah, af'al khamsa are plural. And yesterday there was one correction that we should now, from now on, we have to be very careful in naming the terminology. This is nawasibul fi'lil mudari. There is no pesh here.
Oh, okay.
Nawasibul
fi'lil mudari.
Fi'lil mudari. This is mudaf. So similarly, the next is?
Next is jawazimul fi'lil mudari.
Fi'lil mudari, yeah. And they are?
Okay. Li, lam, lamma, in, man, ma, ainama.
Ainama. So they make fi'lil mudari as? Fi'lil mudari as?
Fi'l mudari.
They make them
mansub. Sorry, they make them mansub.
Majzoom.
Sorry, majzoom. Jawaz majzoom, yeah. Okay. For singular fi'l mudari, put a spoon on the last letter. And for plural fi'l mudari, the ending noon is dropped except for feminine plurals.
Yeah, or we can say af'alul khamsa. Yaf'aluna, taf'aluna, yaf'alani, taf'alani, and taf'alina. Okay, and types of lam are?
There are 5 types of lam. Lam amar ghaib, li, and it means should, and it comes normally with combination of wal and fal. The
Most.
second is lam kai, li, it means so that, and then this lam tokid, lam zabar, for sure, and lam jar, lam the leaf for, and lam kasmiya, la.
So lam jar comes before verb or
Before an
noun?
is
Ism, noun.
lam jar.
Noun, and make the noun majroor.
Yes.
Make the noun majroor. So this is lam jar. Thank you very much, Javed, just for revising. So we are going to start. Yesterday we discussed that there are 2 types of sentences. One is nominal sentence and second is verbal sentence. So we are going to start today nominal sentence. Jumla ismiya, which start with ism, mostly with ism, and noun we say. So there are, whenever there is a jumla ismiya, so there will be 3 parts actually. It always, the starting part, it is called mubtada, and it is most of the time it will be ism and marfu, but it can be mansub, due to, we know that because if it is ism, so it will, ism can be mansub because of nawasibul ism, if nawasibul ism is coming. And mubtada, it is the important part, compulsory part of any sentence, so it will always be there, and it can be a multiple. Like here we can see Muhammadun Rasul. Muhammad is the mubtada. Alhamdulillahi. Alhamdu is mubtada here. If you see here, this is marfu, but here we see anna al quwwata. So al quwwata, this is mubtada, but before that there is nawasibul ism. So anna, it make it mansub. So the first part of this jumla ismiya will be mubtada or subject. The second part, the other part will be khabar. The information about the mubtada, the information like Muhammadun, this is name, mubtada, and the information what is Muhammad, it is more it will define the Muhammad as that Rasul. So here Rasulun will be khabar. The information about mubtada is called khabar, and khabar will be marfu, and mostly it will be common noun. There could be multiple khabar, and khabar is not the compulsory part. It can be there or it will be missing. Like you will see here that there is no khabar here. There is no khabar here. There is only mubtada. We will discuss the second. So first of all, the nominal sentence. There will be 2 types of sentence. One should think very clear that one is a nominal sentence. Second is verbal. So for next couple of days, we will discuss more about nominal sentence. The first part of the nominal sentence will be mubtada. Then there will be khabar, that is information about mubtada. It is khabar. Like here you can say Allahu ahadun. So Allah is mubtada. So mubtada, you can say mubtada is mostly the first ism, and it is marfu, but can be mansub because of some reason. But here Allah is marfu here, and mubtada is al. And ahadun, it is describing about Allah. So this ahadun is khabar of Allah, khabar of mubtada. So here if you see inna Allah ghafurur rahim. So here inna Allah, this complete, this is mubtada, Allah, this is nawasibul ism, and then ghafurun rahimun, this is khabar of Allah. The third thing is, the third part, the other stuff other than mubtada khabar, that will be called muta'alliq bil khabar, about something. The other stuff in the sentence is called muta'alliq bil khabar. It can be mudaf alayhi, special mudaf alayhi, it can be jar majroor. And same like khabar, it may or may not be there, and it could be multiple. It could be multiple. So most of the time it is like a jar majroor, mudaf is here. If you see here, alhamdulillahi, alhamdu is mubtada, but there is no khabar. Khabar will be marfu. So lillahi, this is jar majroor, this is muta'alliq bil khabar. Similarly here, lillahi muta'alliq bil khabar. alhamdulillahi muta'alliq bil khabar. Inna ilayhi raji'un. So inna, indeed we, so it is mubtada. So this is raji'un, this is marfu, this is khabar, and ilayhi, it is muta'alliq bil khabar. Another important point is that the mubtada and khabar, they will always match in number and gender. If singular, then khabar will be singular. Mubtada is plural, that will be plural. If khabar will be, mubtada is feminine, then the khabar will also be feminine. So these three important things about the nominal sentence. So let's first recap these things. So I would ask Brother Ahmad, nominal sentence first.
Okay, so the nominal sentences, they usually start with the noun most of the time. And these sentences mostly start with an ism and can have three parts. The first one is mubtada, it is also called subject, and khabar, predicate, and muta'alliq bil khabar. And mubtada is mostly the first ism, and it is marfu, but it can be mansub due to nawasibul ism. And mubtada is always there and could be multiple. And khabar, the information about mubtada is called khabar. So khabar is marfu and mostly common noun and could be multiple. And khabar may or may not be there. And the muta'alliq bil khabar, the other stuff in the sentence is called muta'alliq bil khabar, like special, mudaf, mudaf alayhi, or jar majroor. And it may or may not be there or could be multiple.
Okay. Which part will always be there? Mubtada, khabar, or muta'alliq bil khabar?
Mubtada.
Okay. And which part will be marfu always?
Mubtada.
Mubtada mostly.
Mostly, yeah.
When it can be mansub?
Mansub, and there is actually nawasibul ism.
Yeah, if there is before ism, there is nawasibul ism. So it can be mansub. And khabar will always be? Khabar is marfu.
Marfu.
And which could be multiple?
Mubtada and muta'alliq bil khabar.
What about khabar?
Oh yeah, so all three.
So all three could comes multiple. Yeah. And khabar may or may not be there. Muta'alliq bil khabar may or may not be there. And so okay. So let's take some example here.
Brother, this alhamdulillah. So alhamdulillah noun is Allah right here, but it still falls in the nominal sentence.
Nominal sentence mostly start with ism. So alhamdu is what?
It's not ism. Yeah.
So that's why this is nominal sentence.
Here is Allah is noun, right? Ism.
No,
proper noun.
That can be. There will be all will be noun. There you will see that there will other part will also be noun as they come as noun. But here we starting part alhamdu, all praises and thanks are for Allah. The other, this is jar majroor.
Okay.
This is jar majroor, so it will be muta'alliq bil khabar.
Okay, got it now.
So similarly here, anna al quwwata. So anna, this is just a nawasibul ism. Al quwwata, this is mansub. So this complete, we can say that this is mubtada. And lillahi, jar majroor, this is. So it is for Allah. So this is muta'alliq bil khabar. Okay. Can you please explain about this?
Innal insana lafi khusr. So innal insana, basically this is a nawasibul ism that make it mansub.
So insana is what? Mubtada, khabar, or muta'alliq bil khabar?
It is mubtada.
Mubtada. It is marfu or mansub?
It is actually because of
inna.
the
So
inna.
innal insana will be
Mubtada.
mubtada. So what next?
Lafi khusr. So it is actually mutaliq
Yeah,
bil
lafi
khabar.
khusr. Okay. Thank you very much, Ahmad bhai. So I would go to brother Ahmad.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Can you please explain about nominal sentence?
Nominal sentence mostly start with ism, and it has three parts. First part is mubtada. Mubtada is usually marfu, and if there is a nawasibul ism, it will be mansub, and it can be multiple
And
as well.
very important one.
It's always there, and
Okay.
it can be multiple. And the second one is khabar, information about the mubtada. Mubtada is marfu, and mostly common noun. It could be multiple, and it may or may not be there.
Okay.
And the third part is mutallaq bil khabar, and this is other stuff in the sentence, and like jar majroor or mudaf ilayh, and it may or may not be there, and they could be multiple as well.
Can you please explain this ayah according to this, whatever?
Al malu wal banuna zinatul hayat dunya.
Okay.
I don't know banoon.
Banoon means sons.
Sons. Okay. Mal
Wealth.
like wealth and sons are the jewelry or what
Beauty,
can you say?
beauty. Yeah, jewelry.
Beauty.
Beauty.
And
Where is and?
beauty. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Beauty
Okay.
of worldly life.
Okay. Okay. Here, al malu wal banuna. You put here R. Why?
Because of yesterday's
Yes. Yesterday
uh,
lesson, there is no relation between banuna and zinata. So al malu wal banuna. So you put here. What is the relation between zinatul and al hayati?
mudaf ilayh.
And what's the relation al hayati dunya?
This is all this no it cannot be al sifa masuf.
Sifa masuf, just for revision of previous fragments. So yes. Yeah. Okay. So al malu wal banuna, this will be
this will be mubtada.
Mubtada.
Al mal
and what is khabar?
Khabar is this is all khabar.
This is
Zinatul
all
hayat
khabar.
dunya.
Zinatul hayat dunya. This is all khabar about this. Yes. Okay. Thank you. So there is, I see Ibrahim. Is it Ibrahim Farhan?
Yes. Assalamu alaikum.
Ibrahim, welcome back. Yeah, Ibrahim. Thank you. So we are discussing today.
No, nominal sentence.
Nominal sentence. So if I ask you, nominal sentence can have parts 4, 5, 3. 3 parts. Can you name them, those 3 parts?
Mubtada, khabar, and muta'alliq bil khabar.
Okay. Which is the important part which will always be there?
Muta'alliq bil khabar.
Really?
Mubtada.
Mubtada is always there. Mubtada is the starting point. And this will always, this is a subject, and this will, the important part of now, it will always be there. And which part could be multiple?
Khabar.
Only khabar?
Khabar and muta'alliq bil khabar.
What about mubtada?
Mubtada too.
See here. Just we see al malu wal. How many mubtada here?
2.
So mubtada could be
multiple.
Khabar could be
Multiple.
Muta'alliq bil khabar could be
Multiple.
multiple. Yeah. Okay. Mubtada can be marfu, mansoob, or majroor.
Yes. Mostly marfu. It's marfu.
And
And mansoob and mansoob.
can be mansoob. Why? Why it can be mansoob?
Because of nawasibul ism.
Nawasibul ism. Can you please tell me here in this sentence about mubtada, khabar, and muta'alliq bil khabar?
Okay. Ana wa'adallahi
Is it ana?
anna wa'adallahi is mubtada and haqqun is khabar.
And can you please translate it?
Anna I wa'adu
That's why I said that pronounce it well. Ana, if it is ana, yes,
anna.
that is
Oh.
meaning I. Is it
Oh.
ana?
No,
Anna
anna.
means
Anna
that.
dash
Inna,
and indeed
ana.
I
Okay, this is anna, that. Okay, go ahead.
wa'ada wa'ada
Promise.
I promise Allah
Promise of Allah.
promise of Allah haqqun the truth
The truth. Okay.
that the promise of Allah is the truth.
Is the truth. Okay.
Is the truth.
Thank you. So anna wa'adallahi is basically is mubtada, haqqun is khabar. So khabar is basic is marfu, mostly common noun, and could be multi-muta'alliq bil khabar, other stuff like it can be special mudaf ilayh, jar majroor, and like that. So I think we should go for breakout room. We should remember them, do it again and again, and inshallah it will be on our fingertips.